I wish that was a bracelet, like the "What would Jesus do" bracelets. It's always "What would Daniel Bryan say," and it's always yes. Every time it's yes, unless he's with Kane, and then it was Team Hell No. That was the shirt. I think Ralph, you probably saw that shirt, don't you? We are the tag team champions, or I am the tag team champions. What was it?
I don't remember.
Oh, really?
I definitely don't have that shirt
Oh, really?
anymore. I don't even remember having it, to be honest with you.
Oh, wow. That was the shirt you wore to Raw when we went.
Oh, yeah.
It's all CM Punk.
I didn't even know that shirt was for them, I don't think.
Really? I think did you just like the fact that it said "I am the tag team champions"?
Yeah. I think that was mostly it.
That sounds like your kind of thing. So I mean, I can understand why you would do that. Okay. Yeah, I think the picture's still up on our Twitter, which is at TLUSP for those of you joining us right around the Level Up Show. Hello, I am your host, Derek. Welcome to the show. Episode 166. I feel like I should say that more often, even though no one listens. I still feel like I should at least tell people that, hey, we've done this a long time. Here's episode 166 in case...
Trying to say we're pros. Is that what you're trying to say?
I wouldn't use the word pro. I caution to use the word pro. Maybe, but I wouldn't say yes to the word pro. But we've been doing it a long time. Episode 166 of the Level Up Show podcast. Again, I am your host, Derek. With me is the only Chiefs fan I've ever liked. It is Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
She's only a Chiefs fan.
No, it's just saying if you're actually paying attention. Ralph's here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Ralph.
Hello. You're the only Broncos fan I've ever liked. So
isn't that weird how that works out? Actually, I've never met a Lions fan, so Ryan just kind of the odd man out here. I had never met one until him.
I doubt.
What's funny is I got a request last year at work because we have those stupid NFL cups, and the only team we did not have was the Lions. And somebody's like, "Dude, I'm a Lions fan. Why do you not have any Lions cups?" I'm like, I don't know, man. I got no idea. Every team, all 31 teams. Not the Lions. I have no idea why. Hallmark makes them. I had no idea why they didn't do it.
It's going to be like a limited special edition Lions Cup.
It just
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Of the Super Bowl that they never won. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, they'll get there eventually.
I mean, they don't have to. They don't have to get there. they will probably not get there.
I mean, but if they do, boy, will you be excited.
I'm sure they'll lose, and then it'll be like 30-some years before.
Ever so often, pessimism here on the Level Up Show podcast never ceases to amaze me. How down we are about all of the things we enjoy.
Well, I think Braves did hire a good coach, but yeah.
Who'd they hire? Hugh Jackson?
What?
No, I know they hired Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
Which is weird that he shaved his beard when he started, and the beard is now back.
No, they brought Denny Green back from the dead.
Oh man,
that's awesome.
Because I mean, he knows who he thought they were.
Yep.
Right? All right. Yeah, and that's all it takes to win, right?
They are who we thought they were. Let them get away. Or whatever the fuck he said. I remember watching that in college, Sunday Night Football.
Was he?
Yeah.
It was a weird game.
Was he Cardinals?
No, he was a Cardinals coach at that point.
What? Yeah, but he was Vikings then Cardinals? Or
I think it was Vikings Cardinals.
Yeah.
With who he coached?
Yeah.
He was Vikings first because he was there when Culpepper was dominating.
Yeah.
That didn't last long.
Culpepper made it to the Lions. Did not do very well.
That does not surprise me at all.
He was very good against the Lions, though, when he was on the Vikings. I don't think he ever lost to the Lions.
Man.
What a thing to say. Never lost to the Lions.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers can't say that.
Who also got paid. You fucking believe this shit, by the way? $100 million guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to finish his career there.
That's ridiculous, though, dude. That's a lot of money, man.
I'd rather give him guaranteed money than Kirk Cousins. I know that.
Yeah. I mean, I believe the Vikings are going to do some good stuff. I don't know if I would have guaranteed that much money to him, but whatever. I also don't think Case Keenum's going to be worth a shit, but what do I know?
Yeah, can John Elway fire himself after this next season?
No, he's going to bring in Martha and have her fucking quarterback. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, what happened? Like, he had to know Paxton Lynch was shit. Why did he even draft him?
I mean, man, he didn't. You go back and look at some of those tapes. He doesn't look terrible in college, but maybe he just thought that he was going to be able to teach him, and he's too afraid to throw the ball.
Well, I was watching some documentary about like how they draft quarterbacks, and sometimes they knowingly draft people that they think are shit. Like they drafted Leinart in the first round, knowing that he was shit.
Yeah, but because they didn't want anybody else to get him, man.
For like, why though? He's shit.
No, dude. I got nothing for you. Just in case.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Al Davis is making all these picks from the grave.
Yeah, Tebow went in the first round.
Yep. Sure did.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I never understood Paxton Lynch. I mean, he came from Memphis, right? Which, who the hell does Memphis play?
No one.
UCF.
The national champions. The recognized
the
national
Golden
champions.
Knights.
I don't know. I think it's so risky drafting someone that high out of such a small school. But
they must be. They must listen to a lot of Risky Resty albums.
Forthcoming. No, they're never coming out.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I would love a full Risky Resty album, even an EP.
I don't play that game. I play full LP or nothing.
I mean, if I'll take a full LP if you're willing to make it.
I need a vacation. I could do it.
Aretha Franklin wanted to work together on getting like
I'd be into some Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, one side Careful Ralph, one side Aretha Franklin.
Okay, I'd be into that. I'd be on the P side or the E side.
I'm not sure whichever one they want.
I prefer the B side. You know what I'm saying?
Butt side. Yep.
Yeah. Now you're listening.
Welcome
to the Level Up Show podcast. Hello. Oh shit! I already did that bit, didn't I? Yeah, that's some football talk for you. I thought about reviving the football show as I was texting you earlier about the football picks, but I don't think you have any interest in doing those football picks, and I know Ryan doesn't.
I mean, I will if I remember.
The Lions are going 16-0. That's what I pick every year.
That's fine with me. I don't care. I always pick the Broncos to go 16-0, so I'm right there with you.
I never picked them to lose. Nope. And I've been right.
You've been right some of the time.
Except for I pick them to lose the Super Bowl every year, and that's always happening.
That's always happening. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I thought about reviving the football show that we used to do. I come across a couple of those episodes the other day. That was kind of fun. Nice little 20-minute football episode that we did.
Yeah.
The years gone by. We could do one and just let Ryan guess to what is happening in the NFL because he won't know.
I'll pay attention to like the Lions record, but
I know, but
necessarily care about anybody else.
When I told you Adam Vinatieri was still in the league, you seemed quite shocked.
Well, it's because he's old as hell. But,
that's kind of surprising.
I want to say it was 25 years. What I saw 25 years in the league now.
Man.
I'll pay attention to see if players from Iowa, like that linebacker that I thought for the Chiefs, I thought he wasn't going to make the team. He actually might make the team. So they might have a rookie from Iowa, and then that Anthony Hitchens dude, and then Wadley might make the Titans.
It's not bad.
Nice. Yeah.
What you gonna do? But that's for years past and possibly forward. Let's actually start the show proper the same way we do for the last 3 weeks with Find the Fraud.
Oh no!
This is where the Find the Fraud theme comes in, Ralph. But I don't have Find the Fraud. Find the fraud.
I need to work on that.
Find the fraud.
Find the Fraud. The segment, the fastest growing segment of the Level Up Show podcast,
taking the world by storm.
Where I read to you 3 game titles and their descriptions, and you tell me which one's fake. For some reason.
Yes.
Are you ready?
For comedic purposes, Ralph.
It's gonna be mostly missed this week.
It's gonna be great.
First up, we have dance event. Dancing is all of the rage at the annual dance event. Such dances include tango, salsa, waltz, etc. As the player, your job is to dance and also to make sure that forbidden dances are not performed at the dance event. Forbidden dances include anything too sensual or too hard. Do your best to keep these dances from happening while also dancing in this endless dancing game. Dance event is the gaming event of the summer. Dance event.
Okay. Dance event. I like dancing.
Right. When
I like
is the summer officially over? Because it's going to squeak into the summer.
It's an old game.
Okay.
Next up, we have Slam Land.
I like the sound of Slam Land.
Slam Land. Dunk your friends to amaze a giant blue man. Slam Land, a magnificent new 4-player couch fighting / party game. Select your fighter and punch, grab and dunk your way through 5 modes, 10 levels, in a surreal world overseen by a benevolent giant whose only amusement in life is to witness sporting and majestic slams. Win his favor or get stuffed trying. Slam Land.
I like getting stuffed, and Slamming Land sounds like a place I would like to live. I'm just telling you.
You can get there. Next up, we have Pub Encounter. The last time I fall in love will be with you. It's a romance game where you can fall in love with one of several middle-aged men. All of them are experienced in life and have their own stories to tell. They may not be young, but they can love as deeply and passionately as anyone.
None of these games sound real.
Which one is the fraud?
What was the name of the first and second one again? Give me all the names again.
Dance Event.
Yep.
Slam Land.
Yep.
Pub Encounter.
I'm going with Dance Event. I think Dance Event is the fake.
That is actually the one I was going to pick too.
You both got it.
Oh, yes. Wait, damn it.
Because
yeah,
I figured I would think more about like what the gameplay is, and I don't think they would prevent you from doing any hard dancing.
Some thrash dancing.
That's too bad.
I was really contemplating the second one. I was like, okay, the second one doesn't sound super real. The last one absolutely sounds like somebody would make a game out of that.
I don't know what Pub Encounter is. It must have been a visual novel. I don't know.
Walk up to a bar, meet an old dude, take him back, and sack him. Apparently.
Yeah. I think
whatever, dude.
The Pub Encounter is the prequel to Slam Land, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, the Slam Land game actually looks all right. You're like picking up people and dunking them. I don't know how that's a game, but
sure.
4
players.
Whatever, man.
All right, the fraud has been found. Someone takes it next time.
I will. I'll take the torch. I'll put a note in here on episode 167, and do that. Make sure that I come up with 3 fake games for you guys to not be able to guess properly.
Were those PC games or Switch games?
Those are all Switch games still. So.
Damn.
I have an idea for what I'm gonna do for mine, so hopefully it'll throw you guys for a loop.
Nintendo okay with picking up middle-aged men
and slamming them.
Yep.
And slamming them. And how?
As long as you're not taking their ROMs, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they can fucking shut down every ROM site known to man, but you can go ahead and fuck a dude, even if he's 90.
That's middle-aged, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest here. You're finding a guy out at a pub. He's probably not
He's probably 90.
Yeah. He's not necessarily middle aged, or at least not what I would consider middle aged.
It'd be impressive if he could actually get to the pub.
I mean, he's got a wheelchair. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think we're coming up with a new game already.
That sounds all right. Oh shit.
I mean, it's kind of like hopefully he's not driving, because man, 90-year-old drunk dude driving.
Maybe he's excellent after drinking.
That's what I tell all the ladies. Once I'm drunk, I'm excellent.
Lasts forever.
He'll wake up early enough still to get in time to eat some breakfast at Hy-Vee.
Yeah. All day. It's all day breakfast now, though. So what time's he waking up?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, he's probably 5 a.m.
5 a.m. to get his coffee?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fine. The fraud. America's favorite new pastime, fuck baseball, fuck football. Let's help find the fraud. I've got the news. Do you want the news?
I love the news, but mostly Huey Lewis is the best.
Did you know, I heard something the other day about Huey Lewis, and like he's got to retire. He can't. This might be like
his hearings going or something.
Yeah. So it's like another one of those Brian Johnson things where you can't hear anymore.
Hopefully Axl Rose doesn't replace Huey Lewis.
Do you know what? I'd honestly be more impressed listening to Axl Rose do Huey Lewis songs than I am AC/DC songs.
I haven't heard him do AC/DC yet.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty bad.
It's not AC/DC in my opinion, but if you don't like AC/DC to begin with, it won't matter.
Does he do new songs or does he do their old?
He does old songs. He toured with them. Like he finished out their tour because Brian Johnson couldn't. That's a real thing.
Yeah, and Sebastian Bach was jealous.
Yeah, because Sebastian Bach and Axl are like best buddies.
But at least Axl almost
he's got that kind of gravelly voice.
Yeah, and Sebastian Bach is not at all. Yeah. And I don't like it.
I fucking hate that song.
What song was that?
That's Motley Crue, damn it.
Yeah. Skid Row's got some good stuff.
No, not really.
What? That first album there is hot.
I'm not into the Skid marks.
Slave to the Grind's a good song. Man.
Oh, nope. I just can't. It's not something for me. I listen to a lot of Skid Row, let me tell you. I listen to a lot of Skid Row working at a rock station, and maybe it's because I listen to it so often there. Maybe I should go back and give it its due.
I mean, you're probably not gonna like it.
But
I'm never gonna like AC/DC or Axl Rose, so it's fine.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking? I don't know Slave to the Grind. I apologize. I know the three big ones. I know Youth Gone Wild, 18 in Life, and I Remember You, which I Remember You is a bad song.
Their second album was actually pretty heavy and fast for them. That's where Slave to the Grind came from. I feel like Hailstorm covered that song, but I may not even be right.
You're probably right. That sounds like something that she would do. Hailstorm, yep, back in 2011 on an album called Reanimate, stealing it from Linkin Park.
That's too soon to reanimate.
You can't do that to the body, man. Just not how things are going to work. But I've got some news, and I'm going to deliver it to you right now. Shigeru Miyamoto doesn't like free-to-play games, even though his fucking company makes free-to-play games.
He was, didn't he say something about he didn't like some of the decisions they made about Super Mario Run? Yeah,
he says, let's see.
He was charged way too much for the initial purchase.
Talking to Bloomberg, he goes, we're lucky to have such a giant market, so our thinking is if we can deliver games at reasonable prices to as many people as possible, we'll see big profits. I can't say that our fixed cost model has been really a success. He added, referring to the relatively unsuccessful Super Mario Run. But we're going to continue to push forward until it becomes entrenched. That way everyone can develop games in a comfortable environment by focusing on bringing games to the widest range of people possible. We can continue boosting our mobile game business.
Yeah, I forgot you had to pay to play, or
you had to buy
to own it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could play a little bit of it free, right?
I guess I didn't maybe mobile's a little different in my opinion, but Rusty's Real Deal Baseball was kind of that same way too, right?
Free to start.
Yeah, free to start.
What they call it.
Yeah. And I was fine with that because Rusty's Real Deal Baseball is a fucking great game.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking great game. Give me a sequel to Rusty, please. Give me Rusty's Real Deal Wagon Wheel. Give me that.
Starring Darius Rucker.
Yeah. Give me Rusty's Real Deal Sheriff's Badge. Just a lady on the front cover bent over.
I'm not sure where that's going, but I'm into
it. Oh, you know where it's going. Baseballs and buttholes.
Is she picking something up?
I mean, she might be. She's definitely picking up Rusty's balls.
Did Rusty drop his pencil?
Oh, man, he's hot for teacher.
I'm just telling you.
He spilled some toothpicks.
Yeah. I'm into whatever.
Or did he drop his condom?
Oh, man. Are we back to the crying this week? This reminds me of something I saw in Lame Book. Somebody, I should have sent this to you guys. There's some lady's face who didn't look like she would say this, and it said like, "My nipple is the same size as my butthole. I know because I've tried."
Oh man,
Oh my
gotta be pretty
god!
flexible to have that happen.
That's fucking
Someone
weird.
commented, "What have you tried?"
Yeah, what is it that you're doing that you know what that's about?
Yeah,
And her face just looked like just like a soccer mom,
yeah.
like something real normal.
Yeah. Let me talk to the manager kind of lady.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. That's weird.
Relevant.
Oh boy. Okay. Moving on to past Rusty's sequel that we hopefully will get sometime soon.
Yep.
I
don't
gotta.
think it's gonna be the sequel you're thinking.
I can only hope, man.
It's gonna be a hidden object game, and objects is dick.
I hope that more than anything, you have no idea. We got a big old dump of Cyberpunk 2077 stuff this week, and I was fucking excited about it. Did you guys all watch the gameplay demo they released?
I've listened to people talk about it more than I watched it, but yeah, I saw some of it.
I forgot. I was gonna watch a little of it. I forgot.
You should watch it, Ralph.
I saw enough of it to know I shouldn't have been watching it at work.
I got into it about 20 minutes, I think, into probably 20 minutes into the demo, maybe 10 minutes into it. I didn't see the opening, but boy, does that fucking looks good, man. I don't like the idea. Ryan mentioned to the group earlier that it looks more and more like a
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex game, and I clearly am not the Deus Ex guy. Like, that is not my series. I didn't like it.
It's a little more action-y, though.
This is I got more because you didn't watch a ton of it. I guess you said, right?
I saw the part where he's like blasting people up with his gun, and all the numbers are flying out. So it's a little more actiony. I
get more like a Grand Theft Auto with some more RPG elements to it. I don't know why I got like some Borderlands style numbers shooting out, plus Grand Theft Auto open world elements and some super futuristic bullshit. But I was super into it.
In GTA, you're not really like. So the reason why it seems more like Deus Ex is because number one's got like the futuristic vibe to it.
Sure. Yep.
You're in really tight. You're in really tight, enclosed, detailed spaces where you're like looks like you could have multiple routes, and you're investigating, and there's people you can talk to, and that's more of like the Deus Ex style, where GTA really doesn't do that at all. Like it's really like I don't even know if there's that many places you can go indoors in GTA.
Yeah, I guess really probably not.
Did it look very stealthy?
No, it looked like he was blasting some dudes up, like if he really wanted to.
You could choose how you were going to do it, it seemed. It was basically like you could choose, like they come across this lady and, okay, you can either do this encounter. She's going to give you this credit to go do this job to prove that you're good enough for this is kind of how this is going. And you're like, okay, you show up and you can either just go in guns blazing, or you could go in and try to convince them that, hey, I've got this money, which you did. But you could take it two different ways. So you go in there and, hey, here's the money. It's right here, whatever. And in the process of like, okay, here's the money. I know I'm not the original contact, but whatever. Everything's fine. Wink, wink. Everything's okay. And once that happened, he plugs in his card and everything just kind of goes to haywire because they're hacking into the system. So it kind of blows up. Even when you're trying to take not the stealthy aspect, but like the non-conflict aspect, it still put you into a conflict, which I was okay with. Like that still seemed okay in my opinion. I guess as I was watching it, I was like, okay, I think I'm into this. It definitely did not seem overly stealthy, and that as you and I are both in that same area of not wanting to deal with that kind of shit. I was super cool with what they showed.
Yep, check it out. I'm interested to see what it looks like.
But the they had a little kind of thank you note that they wrote because they talked about how internally they were very nervous to release the demo. It's the same demo that people saw with a couple slight tweaks, apparently, according to Shoemaker, to the E3 demo that everyone saw closed doors. So that's not bad. I mean, everyone wanted to see it after E3. We got to see it 2 months after E3. It's pretty good. I mean, I'll take that. They also released the PC specs, as it was the same one that they showed at E3. The PC specs that it was running on, and they tried very hard to make sure that you knew that this was a game in development. This is not a finished game. Do not expect all this to be the same, but just so you guys knew, like, here's where it was.
But you can reportedly play to that game from start to finish.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to get to that at the end of this. So the game that it's running on right now is an Intel i7 8700K. The motherboard is an Asus ROG Strix. This part doesn't matter. It's a big-ass fucking Asus. It was 2 sticks of 16 gigabyte RAM, so 32 gigs of RAM, 300 megahertz, GTX 1080 Ti, I think 2 of those, and then a Samsung 960 Pro solid state, and then what's a PSU, Ryan?
What?
PSU?
Fantasy Star Universe.
Maybe.
I don't know what that is.
Is that a cooling unit, maybe? I'm looking right now.
It is if you want it to be.
I mean, yeah, it's the fan.
Uh-huh.
It's a $120 fan.
I
But
think PSU's power supply.
must be a power supply. Whatever the fan, the big fan. It's a power supply, yeah. They said $1,800 on Amazon for this game, or for this game system, or whatever, game rig, whatever you want to call it. The PC that they were playing on is around $1,800. So
What's it look like on the Atari box?
I hope just as good, if not a little bit better. But as Ryan said, it's apparently playable from start to finish. Not everything's in there. It's got bugs. Not all the missions are completed. But you can play the game from start to finish right now. It's obviously not as...
It'll still have bugs when it comes out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That game is technically done. Just not
out today.
Ship it now, man. Get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Ralph, did you watch this Nindies thing? Can you talk about that?
I did watch it, and it was not great.
Oh. What about Hyperlight Drifter, though?
I have it on PS4, and like I don't really like that game. I should give it another chance, I guess. I thought it was like kind of hard and not very entertaining to me, but I mean it's gotten really good reviews, so like I'm just missing something, or it's just not for me.
Could be.
I mean, it's cool. It's coming there, I guess.
Right.
I really don't remember. Like Into the Breach being on Switch is kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. People really like that.
A lot of people talk about that. Yeah, I mean, it's probably too hardcore for me. But
yeah,
I wish there was a demo or something.
I mean, I won't go through all these games, but do you remember any of the other ones that kind of stuck out to you that look good?
No.
This Miniko's Night Market game looked kind of funky.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to see more of that. I didn't get a whole lot out of it.
Samurai Gun 2.
I've heard the first one's fun. Yeah. The other Bullet Age game looked interesting.
King of the Hat.
Yeah, some of them I just was skipping through.
Yeah, Bastion, Wasteland 2, Undertale. Like some of these are just games finally coming to the Switch. The Jackbox Party Pack 5 is coming to the Switch. That's exciting for me, even though I'll still buy it on the PS4. But it's still exciting to me. Transistor.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I really don't.
Another game that again it showed, even though it comes out tomorrow, and it's on this list that we'll talk about at the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is it Dragalia Lost?
It is. Yep. But that's not out tomorrow, unfortunately. I lied to you. That was just around.
They had a Nintendo Direct of that, unless I'm burying the lead here. That Dragalia Lost.
Dragalia game? I don't remember. I don't have that.
They had the Nintendo Direct for it last night, supposedly.
Oh, no, I didn't see
I don't know. It's like a mobile game.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything about it.
I think it comes out next month.
Probably.
Or September or some point, yeah. Whatever. That's that.
Very plausible.
Hey, that Direct wasn't great.
I mean, they're not all going to be great, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not even sure why they did it. Maybe they just felt like their indie developers were getting pissed at them. Somebody was slamming them. Whoever developed Cosmic Star Heroine, which I don't know much about, but it was on limited run recently, the PS4 version and maybe Vita.
I don't know what that is.
But they said Nintendo's really hard to work with. So either they are or those people are just dicks. I'm not
Unless you're making Slamland or
or
Carbon
anything.
Counter.
They're going to take them to Slamtown. Slamland has been taken over.
That's right.
It's September. Well, basically September. September after 2 days from now. That means new games with gold and new PlayStation Plus games. Would you like to know what those are?
Hit us.
The Xbox is going to deliver you the D. Just kidding. A game called Prison Architect is coming out for the Xbox One. That'll be available all month long. Do you know anything about that? I did not pull up the notes about these games.
I played that on PC.
So that'll be available.
Prison?
You build a prison. Yeah,
Name
I think
Shawshank.
they've added a shitload of stuff because I bought it when it was in early access. So there's a bunch of stuff that's in the game that wasn't in there when I played it. So it's probably completely different.
There's a game called Live Lock in there. It's a twin stick shooter apparently. Got 3-player co-op. Got Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars is going to be on there.
Never heard of it.
Has anybody? And then the Sega Vintage Collection Monster World has three Monster World games: Boy Monster Land, Wonder Boy, and Monster. I'm sorry, yeah, Boy in Monster Land, Wonder Boy, and Monster World, and Monster World 4. Those are all coming.
Sponsored by Monster.
It's Monster Energy Drinks World.
Monster.com.
Yep. Or that too. Yeah.
I've got Monster World 4 on PS3. I mean, it's like a old ass Metroidvania kind of thing. So that's kind of cool.
It is kind of nifty. You also have that ability to still get For Honor up until September 15th. That's still.
Oh yeah, that's still a game. All right.
I've actually recently watched 2 of my friends play For Honor. They are pretty into it. Don't ask me why. It doesn't seem like a game that I would really enjoy it necessarily. So I was trying to not be mean, but it was not my style of game.
I always thought about trying it, but I probably never will.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that it's just I'm not into just multiplayer games like that, I guess. And I think that's probably a little trying to think of the word. Asshole-ish of me. That's not the word I want to use, but it's kind of a dick move by me because I do like multiplayer games, but I watch them and it's 2-on-2, 2v2, and PvP games are just not. I just don't want PvP all the time. Like beating somebody else does not give me the same satisfaction as beating a video game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I get
the same way.
I get more of a bone finishing a game and seeing credits than, oh man, I beat this guy 3-2 in this round. Cool.
Yeah,
like, I just don't care.
I'm not very competitive. I mean, I like if it was like local, like that might be fun, I guess. But
I am competitive, but not about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that. That does nothing for me. But, PlayStation though, man, they're bringing the hits at you. Game called Foul Play, crossed by the PS4. Oh yeah,
is it a baseball game with chickens?
Hope so. Let's see. I think it's nope. Yeah, nothing on it.
Is this a real game?
Sparkle 2. It might not be. Might be tested.
Is this the fraud of the PlayStation Plus line?
It is, yeah. Sparkle 2 is coming to PS4. Cube Director's Cut, crossed by PS4. Another World, 20th Anniversary Edition, coming on the PS4. Also, for your PSVR owners, Here They Lie is going to be on PSVR. Also, Knowledge is Power, which I already bought, is going to be free. And Destiny fucking 2.
About time. I've seen it for $8. I don't know how many times in the last few months.
Sell for dirt cheap.
Destiny 2, and they're also going to give you a trial run at their new hybrid PvE PvP mode, Gambit, which starts on September 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which I believe translates to 1 o'clock our time. 3 hours.
Noon.
Right, 2 hours.
Noon.
So noon. Nooner.
Yeah.
Be nooner.
Yeah.
Man, I'll be there.
I know you will be. But yeah, Destiny 2 finally free for those of you that traded in your copies a long time ago. I still have mine because I'm an idiot. The
trade in now. So too late.
33 cents.
I mean, they're probably going to re-release it whenever that thing comes out.
Comes out first week, just with Spider-Man. And then, in case you didn't play enough God of War this year, God of War 3 Remastered is also coming to the game. Not Games Gold, with PlayStation Plus this month.
I wish you'd come to Games Gold. That'd be nice.
It would be funny. Play nice with everybody else. That won't happen.
Yeah.
Not now that it's back and better than ever.
Yeah.
According to me. Battlefield 5 got delayed by a month.
I didn't even know it was coming out this year.
You know what? I didn't either. Till earlier, and I was like, huh, Wow. I don't care about first-person shooter games that much that I didn't even know this game was coming out. Why did they do this to themselves? And I assume they did this because they wanted to distance themselves from because Call of Duty comes out the end of October, right?
It's like middle.
Yeah.
I think it seems like it's really early for
Call of Duty.
November.
It usually does. I think that's why this delay happened. Like they'll tell you whatever they want. I think they're trying to distance themselves from Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to try Battlefield, but I always
thought the
idea seemed cool.
October 12th.
Was it Modern Warfare 2 that came out, or was it either Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 that came out on 11/11/11? It was Modern Warfare 2.
That was Derek's wedding, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, Skyrim Day. That's why he got married.
Sure.
He had a Call of Duty wedding.
We did, yeah. I was finger gunning the shit out of somebody.
He was wearing night vision goggles.
Oh man, were you waiting to get married to start finger gunning?
Yeah, these fingers aren't made to hold on to for so long, man. You realize how long I had to wait? Those things are cock block and ready to rock.
That sucks.
It was a bad
life for everyone.
It did suck. I'm telling you what.
Yeah, but she was pissed.
Hard to put a ring on somebody when they're finger
gunning
her. Or no.
It's hard to do anything with finger gunning.
Especially if you're only doing one finger gun and the other hand's just kind of, making some.
It's making the gun and putting it in.
It's controlling your night vision.
Holding on to the love gun. Holding on to my love gun.
Man, too many good jokes.
Battlefield 5, again, originally released at October 19th. I can exactly see why they delayed it because October 12th was the release date for Call of Duty Black Ops. So that's not going to do anybody any good having those a week between each other.
What they should have just delayed it 1 week and then had Titanfall 3 come out right in between.
I mean, that would be the smartest idea that they've done twice.
Yeah.
Why not do it again?
Yeah, why not? Is that Titanfall 3 actually going to happen?
Yeah.
They probably should just kill that.
They haven't confirmed anything.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
I mean, I thought I heard they were. I don't know.
I think I talked about it.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the thing.
Okay.
Shovel Knight is still getting patched with new shit after all this fucking time. Can you believe this?
I kind of wish they'd just move on to the second one.
I am right. Well, you got to know they got to be making it. I almost bought it on the Switch.
I don't know.
I almost bought it on the Switch. I really did. I was real with my rage, the fire burning within me with Hollow Knight. I almost bought Shovel Knight.
Physical version coming in April
for Hollow Knight.
For Shovel Knight.
Oh, okay. April.
April. Right. Yeah, that's when the King of Knights. Is that what it is?
Is it the 3DS version?
King of Cards.
King of Cards, whatever. I think the 3DS versions did.
Oh yeah. Yacht Club finishing up on the promise that it made on the original Kickstarter campaign. The developer has finally revealed the local multiplayer battle expansion set to launch next year. Shovel Knight Showdown.
Yeah, it's getting 3 new amiibo.
Is it going to do like a crossover with Frog Smashers? Get some of that in there.
Oh god,
man! Shovel Knight's in like so many games right now. Like I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm down.
I'd play that.
Let's see. You got players are going to compete one-on-one duels, 4-player free-for-all, or as cooperative teams battling against AI. Modes in Shovel Knight Showdown include Gem Clash, Showdown, and a full story mode, which is customized to each playable character, offering a series of challenges, mini-games, and a final encounter. Showdown is going to feature familiar locations, new stages, new songs. In terms of playable fighters, Showdown will offer 16 playable characters, which I have listed here if you actually cared. I don't. Shovel Knight Showdown is going to cost you $10 on its own, or as a free update if you have the Treasure Trove Edition, and will be made available worldwide next year for the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, PC, Mac, Linux, and the Wii U. It'll not be available on the 3DS or the Vita versions.
Yeah, I always forget I have that physical version of Shovel Knight on Wii U, and for some reason I have the Treasure Trove Edition on there, and I'm not sure how that happened.
Well, you got that for free. You got this update for free.
Yeah, so I'm getting all of that for free. I still kind of want to buy the Switch version.
Have you opened the Wii U version?
What's that?
Have you opened the Wii U version, or is it unopened?
I've opened it. I've played it.
The third and final additional campaign was the Shovel Knight King of Cards, and that's about the King Knight and how he ascended to the throne. I I mean, that might be okay. Like I think it was $20 on the Switch. I love that game. And how many times have I beat that game? 3 times on the 3DS?
I don't know. I never have beaten it.
Or was it on the? I own it on the PS4. No, I own it on the PS4 because I was playing on the Vita. So I think I beat it 3 times on the PS4, which is just sad. I mean, I love that game. Shovel Knight's a great game.
Yeah, it's like every time I'll get real deep into it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I started playing something else. Play this. I forgot. Yeah.
Let's see. Shovel Knight Switch, Treasure Trove Edition. As it's loading, the fact that I'm in America and you need to give me American pricing, $24.99.
Physical version is gonna be $40 supposedly.
Fuck. Through limited run.
Oh, it's gonna be. GameStop has it up right now, okay. So it's gonna be, and there's a PS4 physical version also coming.
I might just have to wait and get the PS4 version cheap, like we did. Did you pull the trigger on
SteamWorld?
On SteamWorld?
Not yet. I saw it went down like 50 more cents.
Did it really? God damn it! I just bought it yesterday.
It's like 1303 last I checked or something.
Oh my god! Let me check. I gotta pull this up real quick. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I want it on Switch.
I do too, man. I've been waiting for it on Switch for this fucking long though. I can't do it anymore.
It's
so
like
long.
Twice as expensive on Switch.
Oh no! It's SteamWorld Dig on the Switch right now. $26.19, Ralph.
Yeah. And how much is it on PS4? 13.
Let's go to. Let me see if I can switch it here real quick.
Live updates.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know.
This is not fun for anybody else, but it is fun for me.
It's fun for everyone.
This
is nonstop fun.
The whole family. $26.19 on Amazon for the Switch. $12.97 on the Switch.
Oh gosh, it keeps dropping. This is what happens. Like it'll keep dropping just a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like $32.
It's gonna go right back up to full price. Do I get a price match on that 50 cents that I fucking got, Amazon?
Hell no, they don't care about you.
Motherfuck!
I kept almost buying
twice and mail back the other one.
Yeah. I kept almost buying Titan Quest from Amazon.
Yeah.
Because it got down to like $6 and something on Xbox One.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't really know what this game is, but this is a nice price.
Owlboy.
And I'm like,
$20.
What's that?
Owlboy.
Oh, Owlboy. But Titan Quest went up to like 25 whenever I was getting ready to put it in my cart. So whatever. Owlboy was disappointing to me. But
earlier, I saw that a game that I continue to be able to dance around talking about was $2 on the Mexican eShop because they fucked up, and I went to try to go buy it, and it was already off of the Mexican eShop. And that game is normally $20 and does not come out until tomorrow, and we will be talking about it in just a little while.
All right. I know what you're talking about.
All right, there's a game. I don't know. This is stupid, but whatever. This game kind of looks like Shadow of the Colossus. I pinned this for Ryan. Ryan, check out this game. I'm gonna have you type this out. You don't have to look at it right now, but it's a game called Pray for the Gods, but it's Pray P-R-A-E-Y. P-R-A-E-Y. Pray for the Gods. So pull that up and look at that. It's apparently a giant monster action game, battling action, whatever. I don't know. It looked like a game. It looked like a game Ryan would like. Last I knew, Best Buy had Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8, Breath of the Wild, Kirby, Splatoon 2, and a game I should really. I don't need to buy Mario Kart 8, but I should buy Tropical Freeze for $44.
Yeah, 36 with GCU.
It might be over now, but boy, that was really staring me dead in the face.
Yeah, I thought about buying Tropical Freeze. Then I realized I still have it on Wii U. So
I don't have it on Wii U is the problem. Let's see, BestBuy.com. We're doing a lot of searches right now for video games in the middle of the show. I apologize.
It's whatever. Nobody cares.
It's still $45. I might buy that tomorrow. I don't know. That's a pretty good price, I think. $4.50,
yeah,
$9 off. I'm never going to get it cheaper.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8, I don't necessarily need to buy. But I feel like Tropical Freeze, like that's a game I've not beaten, so I'd have more desire to play it. And it's a single player, like start to finish, and I probably wouldn't keep it. Like I would trade it in. So, but anyway, there's that. Pete Hines talked about playing the game. This is just for me and you, Ralph. Talked about playing Fallout 76 single player. I'm going to send you this link on the.
I've read it. I think I read a lot of that.
Did
what
you?
He was saying. Yeah, that was good to hear.
It is good. Like he reassured me listening to like. He's like, I didn't fucking really do anything with the group. It was just me going around, fucking around, and playing, you know? And that's awesome. Like, I want that kind of experience, but I also want the experience of being able to be with my friends, clearly. But I don't want to feel pressured to play with a group if I think I can do it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's too bad I sent you the Xbox version. But,
God,
you know,
fuck.
whatever.
Well, it's a good thing I'm buying that Xbox on $36 a month credit for the next 2 years.
Might as well.
All right, two more articles. 2018, a record-breaking first 6 months in U.S. video game sales. It is a 7-year high for hardware. And again, for 2018, in video game sales, U.S. consumers reportedly spending $19.5 billion on video game-related products in the first 6 months alone, a 40% increase on the first 6 months of 2017. That comes from NPD.
So it doesn't include Fortnite then, does it?
I don't believe it does, because that is not an NPD-able. Yep. Also reports that hardware sales at a 7-year high, $1.7 billion in the first half of 2018. That has seemingly increased thanks to an increased market for the Xbox One, as well as super strong support for the NES and SNES Classics Edition from Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah, video games making up the bulk of that. 43% increase on the same period last year. Mobile games saw the biggest growth with casual games such as Candy Crush. And then you had AAA titles like Far Cry 5 and God of War 3, 4, 5. God of War. Matt Piscatella seems confident that the upward trend is going to continue with a strong lineup of titles set to be released. That's just crazy to me, like the numbers, right?
It seems like a lot.
Numbers are insane.
A lot of numbers. There's a lot of numbers out there.
An infinite amount, yeah.
Try counting them.
Where's Mason? Can you tell me? Can he tell me the numbers?
He doesn't know. We don't remember.
He's dead.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if he died or not. Yeah.
He probably did. And last but not least,
he got stabbed in the back by the count.
The internet thinks they found. The internet thinks it found the PS5's code name.
Is it Xbox?
Well, sorry. Guess what? Update to this article I pinned earlier. It is a myth.
What was the code name? Dolphin?
Erebus. Erebus.
Okay.
Apparently,
I believe it.
Apparently, I don't know how the fuck to say this. Some dude from Epic confirmed to IGN that any reference to Erebus is Unreal Engine 4's backend is solely referring to their code name for the Switch version of Fortnite before they had announced it.
Mm-hmm. So he's rained on their parade.
Yep. So
thanks, Epic.
Well, that's a shitty way to end the news segment, but there you go. That's it. News is over. Fuck yourself. Ralph,
my news.
Tell me what you've been playing.
I have only played Hollow Knight. Tell me your problems.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I think I'm just bad at the game.
Is it because the knight's hollow? If he wasn't hollow?
Yeah,
no, because I can play. Oh, well, no. Yeah. He isn't hollow until you die, but I do die a lot. Then he becomes kind of hollow. He does not have a soul at that point.
Okay.
So here I'm trying to give you like I'm so angry, so I don't really know where I'm at. I think I'm farther than you, obviously, but maybe I'm not.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm about 7 hours in.
I'm at like 11 now.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're probably past me. So, God damn it, there is a part where you're not gonna understand any of this, probably, are you?
Well, maybe you found. So you found the map guy yet?
Nope. I thought I found the map guy in this area. Listen to me. I thought I found this map guy in this area. Dude, I'm bad. It's not a game for me. I heard a song and I'm like, okay, where? And so I go up this.
Was he
elevator.
behind up?
There was like a wall, but I couldn't get through it. And then there's
like a black thing.
Yeah. There's like an elevator shaft going up. So I'm like, I'll go up it and up, and there's nothing there. And the song like disappears as I go up. So I go back down and he's like, fuck yourself. And I'm like,
wait, were you in Fog Canyon? Does that sound familiar?
I don't know.
Maybe we weren't.
I will tell you.
Was it like a bunch of amoeba looking things?
I got to there. It's like Soul something. Or maybe. I don't know.
There's like Soul Sanctum.
I got to Soul Sanctum earlier because I had to go up. And then when you get up, you have to start fighting that dude that his 3 moves are the dash, the drop, and then he casts something at you. Like that big guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep. I have 5 health. Is that too little health? Or am I just bad at the game?
I've got 6 now. I mean,
that's not. But I struggle with regular enemies. I have upgraded my sword. I did upgrade that, obviously.
You found that guy.
Yeah. I got that guy and got that upgraded. But I just can't, man. Like I get there and I haven't found a bench between where I am, so then I have to go down all the way through that fucking door, through jumping on those tiny fucking platforms, and then go up. And it's so much traversal to get back to the area that I was to immediately fucking die again. And I just get frustrated because I'm like, I just got back and I immediately fucking die.
Do you have the quick focus? What's it called? Charm? You know, you like equip those charms.
I've got like 1 charm, maybe 2.
Oh man, you gotta. Have you found the charm lady?
Is she up in the town?
No, she's damn it. I don't know if it's Forgotten Path or Green Path or Forgotten Crossroads or Green Path. But she's over to the right, far right, lower. This is going to help you because you don't have a map. Nope. That blows my mind. I found the map guy 6 or 7 times now.
Not at all. Now, I've literally, I think I came across him once, and then I thought he said that he was going to go to the surface, and so I went back up to the surface to find him, and he was not there. And I'm like, well, this doesn't help me.
Yeah, if you can go to his wife.
And she's like, hey, go find that asshole. And I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think there's only one time where I didn't find him and I went up there and I could buy the map. But every other time I've had to find him. But
I've not found him.
Man, this hurts because this game is so good.
I like the game is the problem. Like I've had a decent time with this game. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just bad at it. I know that's the issue. It's not a game problem. Like I love the aesthetic. I think the moves are fine. I'm bad at not dying because I just want to go in and hack and slash and fuck shit up, and you can't.
You gotta know the patterns. You gotta know the patterns of these enemies.
I'm too impatient to do that shit, and I get pissed. And it just my level of ability to play that game for a long period of time is not there. Like I play it and I die, and then I'm like, okay, go back. And I died at that fucking little boss. I don't even think that's a big boss, is it? Is that technically a boss? The guy I was talking about.
If it's the one you're thinking of, you'll get
something
from him.
I feel like that's a boss because I'll go up through Soul Sanctum and then I take that elevator up and right to the right, he's right there. There's like that big looking bug sitting in a chair that you can break, whatever. But I don't know if it's a mid boss or not. But yeah, he just like I said, he dashes, he casts a spell, or he drops down on you.
I maybe think of a different one.
I don't know,
but so like, have you unlocked any new moves? Just in any moves you got, anything to use your soul power.
Yeah, whatever. So I can do the blast.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's it.
Man.
Yeah. See, I'm doing something wrong.
You got to find the charm lady first of all, because
I might have her. I wish I had my Switch with me. I should have just brought it down.
I mean, she's in like a house, but it's like in either Forgotten Crossroads or Green Path. It's one of them. And there's like a bench right next to her house because you can only equip charms when you're on a bench.
Yeah, I think I found it then.
I think one of them. Well, you can buy more charm slots, which is good because you want to equip a lot of charms. And someone has quick focus. I don't know if it's her, but so well, this is the same thing in Ori and the Blind Forest. You use your power to heal yourself, which you may not know that because you haven't played Ori, but.
I played Hollow Knight, which you use your own little white stuff to heal your pain.
Yeah, so that's straight out of Ori, but you do it quicker with quick focus.
Oh, that would be super helpful.
Helps a lot in boss battles.
Yep.
Because if you're just standing there trying to heal, you're going to get fucked.
Yep, and I've gotten fucked. Believe me.
Yeah. So like I had that, and I had this one charm that like gave me more money. So like I just wore that and was like just killing every enemy I saw,
Just grinding.
and was getting. And I was buying like shit for my maps. Like you don't know if you have a map yet, but
Nope.
you can like buy all these icons. It'll show you where all the benches are. It'll show you where any shops are. It'll show. I mean, I can see how this could frustrate someone where you're like, "Hey, I
I
got
have
no map,"
nothing. I have nothing.
and then you get a map and you're like, "Huh, I don't know where I am on the map because it won't show me."
Nope.
You have to actually buy that ability also, that's actually a charm. Because if you don't have that equipped, it won't show you on your map where you are.
Wow.
I just think that's kind of awesome.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not awesome. I'm just telling you that I have clearly missed the mark with this game. And I feel like I started it on the bad foot, not finding the map guy. And now I'm through 3 worlds without finding a fucking single map. And
I could talk you to the first map.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Like where I was showing you on
that picture you sent me.
I mean, I don't know if that helped, but you just like fall into the well and then go left and fall down and you should be there.
I was already there. Like where I started today is the same place that I left off on the last time I played. Which is like that little, I don't even know what you would like, but there's like the little platform. What?
Uh-oh.
What? The game?
Problems.
Well,
I
think what he asked is if I could have restarted the game. I could restart the game. I don't know that I want to restart a game after 7 hours of playing it is the problem.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like once you find a map, I feel like it's gonna make everything a lot easier.
I don't know that it's the map though. I wonder if it's the abilities or like all I've got is the slash and the poo, like the fucking shoot. Like it doesn't feel like it's doing enough.
I mean, I could tell you what all I got, but I don't want to spoil stuff.
Well, no, I mean, when we get off here, I'll just shoot you. Like, I'll get on the Switch and I'll kind of show you what I've got. It doesn't spoil anything for me. I just want to fucking like the game, and right now I'm super frustrated with it, and it's pissing me off.
Man, that sucks because like if this game holds up, like this is by far the best game I've played this year.
Yeah. And I don't doubt it. Like I know this game has so much potential. I want to love it. I really do. Like I've given it numerous chances of like I'm gonna love this game. I want to love this game. And I'm not normally a Metroidvania guy. Boy, am I struggling. I'm struggling.
Yeah, like that's probably my favorite, I guess, subgenre, whatever you would call it.
I call it a genre
of games.
At this point, with the amount of kind of games, how many of those have come out this year? That's a genre, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
I really want to buy Dead Cells. I want you to play Dead Cells.
I gotta wait on Dead Cells.
I know you do. You gotta beat Hollow Knight first, otherwise you're gonna never go back to it.
Yeah, and I'll just be lost also.
Yeah. And that's I think part of my problem is I just keep bouncing between games.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'll play the game. I'll start up Hollow Knight, and then it's like hours later, I'm like, fuck, I'm still playing Hollow Knight. Like, it's just, I don't know. At first, the game reminded me of an old Castlevania game, like an 8-bit one. Because it's like the game is tough, but if you know, like, what the enemies are going to do and how to approach them, then, like, you can handle it.
Right.
And then, like, the more it opened up, I'm like, yeah, this feels a lot like Symphony of the Night now. Where it's just like, once again, you don't have the map. But you'll get the map, and it'll show you, like, okay, I haven't been up in this corner or, like, down wherever this corner. So it's like, I got to go up there and see what that is. And then it'll, like, open up a new corner or, like, a new spot.
And I think that's part of it, right? It's like the ability to see what you haven't seen drives you, right?
Yeah, because it would drive me insane if I didn't know where I'd been.
That's what I'm telling you. I have no fucking... Today, I went up, and I'm like, jumping around, getting up there, fucking getting some places, and I get to a place that's locked, and I'm like, oh, I've been here before, and I don't have the ability to do anything. So
see, this is
sweet.
I mean, I feel like the map's gonna make so much difference because you can buy tokens or markers. I don't know, place on the map. So I've just been placing them on the map where I know I don't know what to do there. So it's like if I see that on my map, I'm like, oh, I got nothing for that yet.
Right.
So then I'll just move on. Oh man, like this, I just got to this part that's like kind of unsettling. Like, it's how like the music's really weird, and there's a lot of enemies making weird noises and shit.
That game's creepy.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Yeah.
It's awesome though. Like I truly have like the aesthetic of that game and playing it makes me want to love it. And I just, man,
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that sucks.
it does.
I'm sorry, because I'm having such an opposite thing.
No,
with
but
this.
I mean, that's okay. Like I want you to have a good time, but I want to have the same time, and I keep trying to, and I can't. I just can't. It's not there.
Yeah, like I don't know. This is one of them games where when I'm not playing it, I'm just thinking about it also.
Yeah.
Which hasn't really happened this year yet.
Where you're just like, I want to play this. Like all I think about is playing this goddamn game.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, that's good. Like that's the whole point of games. Is you should be able to be left with that kind of feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. I guess the thing I'm concerned with if it's like a 30-hour game, which I've heard it is.
I think it's more than that if you want it to be.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm like 11 hours in. I don't know how many areas I've found, like 7 or 8. Yeah. So if you found like the it's not really fast travel.
The train or the little bug dude.
Yeah, you found him.
I found him super early.
Okay, that's good.
I have him, but that doesn't help me when I don't have many bell areas.
Yeah.
And I need to find more fucking benches. Like, god damn it. Fuck the amount of benches in this fucking game.
I don't know, man.
And then dying at a boss and then having to get there to kill yourself and the boss at the same time, let me tell you, that sucks.
I will say at a certain point, the money doesn't seem as important, like at least for me now, because like I don't really know.
Still have to battle yourself though, because it's in the same fucking. Even if I didn't care, he's still gonna come hit me.
I mean, I guess usually with my case, if I died at a boss, like and there's a hallway to the boss, like my thing will be right at the start of the hallway.
My spirit was above, like in the dead center of where this boss drops.
The fuck?
Yeah,
that's happened to me yet.
I had to get in there, and my fucking silhouette's there coming at me, and the boss dashes at me. So I kill my silhouette, and then I'm up in the air because I had to jump up and hit it. Fall, boss dashes behind me, and I showed up there with 3 health. So I kill him. He hits me once. I back up, try to get him again. I get him once. I got enough to start healing. He fucking dashed behind me, and then I dash backwards and run into him, and I'm dead. It's just.
That sucks.
I'm really happy that you're having a good time with it, though.
Yeah, I mean that's all I've played this week because that's like all I've wanted to play. I've kind of forgotten about all this other stuff, which
that's okay.
Got a lot of games.
It's okay.
It happens.
Ryan, I'm going to go next, and I'm going to leave you for last. Is that okay?
It's fine with me.
Since I was already talking about Hollow Knight, which I played for not very long. I also played, I watched a buddy of mine play some Fire Pro Wrestling World today, which
nice.
He has been pushing me hard to get. It's the same guy that bought me Overcooked. It very well possibly might be the same situation here. Fire Pro's $50 physically. That's too much money for that game.
I was watching the quick look. I just wanted to see what it looked like.
Yeah. The quick looks like that was a fun quick look too. Like they had some good. There was some good stuff in there.
I had the volume down once I knew it was Alex and Dan.
Your 2 least favorite.
I knew it was going to be those 2, so I didn't even start it.
I mean, the game looks weirder than I thought. Like in motion.
Oh no! I mean, it's like an old arcade WWF game, but obviously with newer graphics.
Yeah, I don't know. Look,
that might have thrown you off a little bit, I guess.
Like it looked like they didn't move as smoothly as I'd hoped.
Well, and they talked about that with the volume up. They talked about how the PS4 version, the frame rate's real like choppy right now, where the PC runs way smoother. But they think they did a day 1 patch, and they think the day 1 patch broke the frame rate.
That's helpful.
So they gotta fix that.
I mean, I don't know. I'd like to play that game because I think it sounds really cool. Like. With the customization stuff.
It's insane. So my buddy gets on today, and we've always made this running joke about how all I wear are sleeveless T-shirts and jean shorts, which is a pretty common occurrence for me.
It is in my house too. Yeah.
So we get on, and he's going to his created characters or downloaded characters, and he downloaded Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Ric Flair, and at the very bottom it says Derek Vance. And I was like, oh boy, let's see what this looks like. Sure enough, cut off white T-shirt and blue jean shorts that are above the knee.
What was your finisher? The schoolboy pin?
Nope, he had set my finisher as an illegal move where I put somebody in a headlock away from the referee, pull out a fork, and stab this motherfucker in the fucking neck. I don't know, man.
That sounds amazing.
This game's weird, dude.
Man.
So he did an exhibition where he was playing as me, and like the other moves that I had was like he gave me this weird. Super dumb, man. I wish he would have streamed it. I have a handshake move where like I put my hand out to shake it, and obviously like the character will like usually react and either shake it or they can reverse it. But when you go to shake it, like I throw them down and turn it into an arm, like a lay down arm bar, and then I was spitting green mist. And then,
Mountain Dew, yeah.
Yeah, Tajiri style. And then what was the other really ridiculous one that he gave me? The green. Oh God, I can't remember.
I was hoping you had like a hand buzzer in your hand on the handshake.
Oh no, that would have been really, really good too. Oh, there was like it's like a hypnotist thing. Like I just started shaking my hand, and the opponent's hand starts raising, and just kind of like stuns him for a second. Then you can do a move, and I'm like,
what? You just tap him with a fork. Yeah,
yeah, the fork thing. So his exhibition.
Fork in, they're done.
Yeah, they're done. The exhibition match was against Stone Cold, of course. And so at one point, stabbing Stone Cold with the fork made him all bloody. And then I beat Stone Cold, which just vindicated my love for Stone Cold. So I'm okay. It's a weird game. So we switched my finisher to they also because they're assholes. They made my head at 120% to my body. And then made my hands at 85%. So I had a big head and tiny hands. It's pretty great. And then Chris and I were making Garrett, our other buddy, and we decided that we made like his old Best Buy uniform, Garrett. And then I was like, we should make naked at home Garrett. And so we literally just put trunks on him and put hair everywhere and made him look super fat. It's pretty great, man. Like that customization is enough fun. The base game itself isn't a lot. Like they added that Glory Road stuff, and that seems kind of fun. I really can't wait for like I was always a big fan of doing the manager stuff in wrestling games, like doing the GM shit, setting up the shows and all that. Like I wasn't playing them as whatever, but I really like that kind of aspect to it.
You're a booker? I
like being the booker. Yep. And I don't mean King Booker, who showed up on SmackDown on Tuesday. I mean the booker.
Oh man, Hall of Famer.
He was inducting the New Day into the five-timers club. Because they won the tag team championships 5 times.
Did he do a spin-a-rooney?
He did a spin-a-rooney, and then the other 3 members of the New Day all did spin-a-roonies, except for Big E's spin-a-rooney was he flopped himself on the back like a turtle and made the other 2 spin him around, which is pretty good. So,
man.
Fire Pro is a pretty good game. I still think $50 is too much for what they're charging for because I think it's $30 on Steam, is what Alex said on the quick look. So $50
it doesn't have. I don't think it has.
The Glory Road stuff.
Yeah, I thought I was reading that somewhere.
The New Japan stuff, it doesn't have it.
Yeah, which is like $20 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. I'm assuming this game won't sell and it'll drop like a hot rock in price for too long.
I agree, but I'm getting pressured real hard to buy it now, so I have a feeling that I'll end up putting up at least half of the cost of this game and buying it for $20, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of would like to buy it, but
yeah, 50 is too much.
I'll wait.
20 is 40 with gamers, and I pay half. That's not a bad deal. So, I played some Final Fantasy VI today, and had a very tragic incident with Final Fantasy VI. I don't know if I can go back. In the midst of Hadley taking a nap, my youngest daughter Hadley taking a nap, came down here to play the SNES Classic, which I really wish was upstairs. Like that would cure all my not playing games issues. Like I want to play my SNES. So I'm down here playing some Final Fantasy VI. I don't know why I chose that game, but I was like, oh, fuck it. And the last save or suspend point list I had was I apparently didn't realize there was a save file, so whatever. So I pick that up and I'm playing it, and I play like for a good 2 hours before she finally wakes up, and I get to like South Figueroa. Do you know what I'm talking about, Ryan?
I've only played like the intro of that game, for the intro like 3 times.
Well, I'm about to do that for a third time. So I put like another 2 hours into it, get to another town, and I'm trying to do this quest for somebody that's like, I got to find some cider or do something or whatever. And that's when Chris is like, hey, I'm getting on Fire Pro if you want to come watch. So I come down here and try to like figure out, because the way that their saves work is there's like a blue glowing orb in the center of the save room. And when you walk over it, it flashes a screen. So to me, in my brain, the way I work with modern games, I walk over that, boom, it saved. It's a fucking SNES classic game. So why would I not think that I got to do it in a menu? I didn't think about that, and I didn't do it. No problem. I come down, hit the reset button. I go down to my suspend list, and I hit X or A. I'm sorry, I hit A, which is not the override button. That is the select button, and it took me all the way back to the 2 hour ago suspend point list that I was super pissed. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I have to do all that shit again. And there's a rewind on there, you know, and I'm like, can it rewind my mistake? Will it rewind me? Fucking
didn't rewind forward.
It didn't rewind me. It gave me the big middle finger. So yeah, I'm back. I'm back to like 8 minutes into Final Fantasy VI.
That hurts. You're having a bad video game week.
It's been real bad.
Kill some more wolves.
What's that?
Kill some more wolves.
Yeah, I will do some more. I'll fight some more wolves with some more Moogles. That's going to happen. I was watching UPF, and Ben was playing this Mom Hid My Game on iOS, which is also on Android. And I'd seen him play it before, and I didn't know they were free. So I picked up the third one. It just came out not too long ago. And they're real dumb, but I played and beat that. Whatever.
Is it? I feel like one of them's on Switch.
Yeah, I think this 3 just came out on either Switch or 3DS.
But it's not free on Switch.
I think you can buy it. But these people make other games. I haven't played much of this one. This game is called Judge. You are an umpire in a baseball game. So when you play this game, you literally judge whether it tells you the strike zone, and you either tell it's a strike or a ball. I don't know if you can actually see this. So you got to go, hey, strike. And if you get that, you're right. That's a strike. Sure. Nope, wrong. So I lose a heart. Oh, that's a strike. Yep, got that right. No, you just
I feel like that game's doing it wrong. I feel like you should be able to just call a ball whenever you want.
Yeah. I mean, I probably could. Like, I could probably just – nope, I can't. But then I lose and I get 1 point. Like, that's the way this is. The Mom Hid My Game is a little more puzzle elementy, where she hides it and you have to deduce where it's at. And so you've got, like, certain mechanics where you got, like, Grandpa sitting in the middle of the room and he's just listening to headphones, and you have to somehow get him away from the center of the room and lift up the carpet and look under there and find the game. But if you tap on Grandpa, his headphones come off and his hat falls off and there's a snake under his hat, which was like, that's means you got caught. Or you find Mom and you got caught. Or there's certain ways you can succeed and certain ways you can fail. And I mean, it was probably like I probably played it for 30 minutes and beat it. Like, it's a time waster style game. Like, it was fine, but whatever. They make a fuck ton of those games, apparently.
Sounds all right.
So, I mean, it's a good time waster. Pick it up on your phone. Android and iOS, they're all free, which is kind of nice. I played about 30 seconds of the Street Fighter V story mode and said, fuck this. I care about Mortal Kombat because I have the nostalgia for it. I don't have nostalgia for Street Fighter at all. So I was like, I hope I enjoy this. Like, I like Ryu. I like Ken. Like, I've got that, you know. I like E
You
Honda.
always have Ken and Ryu.
How do you not like Guile?
I like E Honda. I like Guile. I like E Honda. You know, I've got some, but story wise, like, I guess because the Street Fighter movie wasn't. I mean, I like Raul Julia as much as the next guy, but that movie was not great. You know, so I don't have the drive to be like, oh, what's fucking Kano and Liu Kang and fucking Yang up to? I'm not like, oh boy, what's the next chapter in Ryu's story? But the problem with the game is it bounces everywhere. It doesn't tell you a cohesive story. It's 8 chapters in the span of about 7 minutes, and you play every character, which is kind of fine. But sometimes I don't want to play the characters it wants me to play. Like, Mortal Kombat did it a little bit better where, hey, it's 8 chapters, it's 8 characters. This, like, 32 chapters and you're playing like 32 characters. And I'm like, I don't want to do this at all. And again, the story wasn't something I could latch onto to care. It wasn't good. Although I forget the dude with the elastic hands. He's fun. I like him.
Dalsim, something.
Yeah, he was. I liked fighting with him. He was okay. But yeah, that game was not.
Games have never needed a story mode.
No,
they probably still don't.
And, well, I mean, I think the Mortal Kombat story modes are good. Or the Mortal Kombat story mode. I know that you said that 9 was good, but I know 10's is good. But Street Fighter, I don't think is a game that needs a story mode. I guess.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think they just like patched that in anyway at some point. I just assumed it was a complete waste of time.
What was funny about that is I didn't know it was a patch, so I go to play it last week, and it wasn't there. And I'm like, what? So I installed the game. It took forever, not really that long, but long enough, and nothing's there. So I go up to the shop, the PSN. 8 gigs for that fucking story mode. I'm like, good Lord. So I just turn it on. I turned on the download, went to bed. I was like, whatever. Oh, Street Fighter. Yeah. Street Fighter, not for me. Just not for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I like playing Street Fighter 2 a lot when I was a kid, but I can't even play that anymore now. Yeah. I don't know, man. Mortal Kombat sticks with me better.
Yep. I enjoy Mortal Kombat more than I enjoy. If you had to choose, I'm a Mortal Kombat. I am not a Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat tier. I played more.
Are you a virtual fighter?
I like virtual fighter.
I was a virtual fighter at one point.
Yeah.
I played some more Overcooked with Chris, and I got the wife to play, Coconut Wife, and I have played through almost 5 levels of Overcooked 2, which we played the first one together, which was really fun, except for the final boss battle, which we talked about before. I couldn't finish it. We're having a good time doing it. We definitely yell and scream a lot because her video game prowess overall is like non-existent, obviously, which is usually okay. But there's sometimes that like I asked her to switch controllers with me tonight at one point because she was doing things not the way I wish that she would have done them, and she would not switch controllers with me. She was being stubborn and wanted to try and wanted to get it right, and finally we did. But it was just, it was frustrating. I get frustrated because like my abilities and her abilities are not the same. So Overcooked still brings out that, which is really fun if you enjoy being able to like have a good bit of yelling and screaming and good fun. Like it wasn't like I'm gonna fucking put you in a 6-foot hole out back, but it was, it's good screaming and having a good time with your significant other. So
okay, yeah.
Let's see. After that, I finished Hellblade. The first puzzle in Hellblade is really fucking weird, but once you do that, everything else makes sense. Like once you get that first puzzle, you never really question anything else. So that first puzzle with having to like walk through the portal for it to shift reality, for that bridge to be there, is what threw me off.
I'm not even sure if you have to do that one first. You could probably do the other one first.
The other portal, you mean?
Well, there's like some fire guy you fight,
up in the corner, up in
the
other
thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have to do that first.
I didn't realize that I had to walk through a portal. Like I figured there would be some kind of animation when I walked through the portal, is what I mean, and there wasn't. So when I walked through it and then realized like, oh, right there is different. Awesome. Then I went through, did that, knocked down the bridge, came up, went over here, walked through that. That note was up. Like it all clicked. That game's great. Like really good. And they leave it open for a possible sequel, and I'm super into whatever they end up doing there. If they do nothing, great. If they give me something more, fuck yes. I had a great time. I thought the boss battle was I thought the battle itself was underwhelming, but the idea of what you have to do in that battle made sense, and the story it told was great. Really great.
Yeah. I don't know if there will be another one since Microsoft bought them, but
yeah. I don't think there will be right away, but that is there is some lore and some that whole game is just like that is an artistic style game in my opinion. Like there is some art there with the live action stuff, and the dialogue itself was really well done. The puzzles were great. The combat felt phenomenal. I thought as simplistic as it was, I thought it was very crisp. And like, especially when you get to the tree and you have to do the 4 different trials, those were fun, dude. Those are fun.
Yeah, it's been so long since I played that game.
Really good. Really, I didn't get the platinum trophy. I apparently must have missed some. So I must have missed some of the stones to talk to or listen to. But other than that, yeah, Hellblade.
Yeah, I'm not too confident there will be another one of those.
Yeah,
because that's not the type of game Microsoft likes to make. So
I just hope that they let Ninja do whatever they want to, because that's
not what Microsoft does.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
What if they made a Gears of War game for your phone?
That's the kind of games Microsoft wants to make.
Do they look like pop figures or?
Yes.
I mean, it'd be nice if they would.
They look like Pop Lock and Drop It figures.
Hell yeah, Popeye.
The Sailor Man.
What if they almost got done with the game and then Microsoft decided to cancel it?
Oh, you're still upset about fucking Dragon Tail or whatever the fuck it was?
It's like the only good game that they had going, and well, it looked good anyway. It looked interesting at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canceled it, but somehow Recore came out.
Well, to be fair, Recore wasn't finished when they released it.
I don't think it has been finished yet.
But it's got a definitive edition.
Yeah.
The finite version is probably more makes sense.
We got this hot garbage looking game. We're gonna put that out. Fuck you, Scalebound.
Slap somebody's name on it and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to request a break before I ask Ryan what he's been playing, which is a bad idea because I know it's late, but I'm going to request a break real quick if that's okay.
I don't have much to say.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a break, so if you want to talk, great. If not, that's fine. Talk about some nonstop or something.
Let's see how long we can put Dead Air on here.
Yeah.
Just cut it out.
We'll just do like a big theme song here. The Dead Air theme. It's a Dead Air segment.
I kind of wonder, is that a segment? Oh, it's not me echoing, is it? On mine?
I can't tell.
I thought there was a Left 4 Dead thing that had Dead Air, but as the name of its title, but I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know if I ever played Left 4 Dead.
Let's see if that's actually what it's called. Left 4 Dead.
I have played Ride to Hell.
Yeah, there was Left 4 Dead. The first Left 4 Dead had one called Dead Air. That was at an airport.
That's too on the nose, or not enough. I can't decide.
Somebody had to do it. It had to be Valve. But
yes.
Oh, he's back
already. Air is dead.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
He peed on camera.
I'm just gonna start getting a bucket.
Yeah.
Right here.
Bucket list.
Yeah. A
bucket
list.
On your bucket list. Yeah.
Sitting in front of a bucket, trying to fuck it. It's your favorite ICP lyric.
Is that an
They're
ICP
all my
lyric?
favorite.
Yeah, I might have messed the lyric up, but it's something like that. I don't know what song it is.
I got nothing. No, sir. The air is dead.
Not like that. That is it's called NDEN game from ICP off of the Great Malenko album. Nedden game.
Great Dean Malenko, or
maybe from 1997.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I remember that was like a big deal when I was in school. Like people quoted that a lot or something.
ICP? Oh, that song, yeah.
I mean, ICP was huge. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I mean, they're still big, I guess. But like they were a big deal in my school. I know that.
They used to know how magnets worked then, and then they forgot.
Yeah, drugs are bad.
They had too much Faygo.
Yeah.
Whoa. Watch that name. Make sure
you're Faygo at Dollar Tree.
They do. They're building a Dollar Tree by the workstation.
Nice.
So that'll be
workstations.
The workstation is great. Ryan, why don't you tell me what you've been playing? Because I have not. I'm done talking about my bullshit.
Well, I don't have much to say. I played some Shenmue.
Oh man, finished it, platinum.
I don't even know how long that game is. I should probably look that up. But I played
it's like
more
4 discs. Which disc are you on?
I'll tell you right now.
I got like 1 disc. So, you're
missing. Did the other disc break?
Yeah, I have 2 discs because one is in a broken container, but I still haven't sent that back yet. I have till the 22nd.
Don't do it.
I have to send it back. Otherwise, they're going to charge me for both.
Don't do it.
Cancel
your credit card.
Shenmue 1, 20 hours main story, 24 and a half main and extra.
Oh, gosh.
I called the cops.
Oh, they're here? Dude, off.
Take a guess what the number is for the cops in Shenmue.
119.
119. 50.
No, it's like 110 or something like that. Or, I think it's 110 or something to call the cops. But, yeah, because I get your dad, like, dies in the beginning. So there's an achievement for calling. Well, yeah. Like, that's how the game starts. There's an achievement for, like, right after that happens, you go to the phone and call the cops. And then he just goes to call the cops and he's like, no, I don't want to get them involved. Because
this is my thing.
Yeah. So,
How many capsule toys have you bought?
I think I have like 3 or 4. Yeah.
Should I buy another?
Yeah. He'll just let you waste all your money on those capsule toys. I don't know how many there are total. I think maybe 50 or 100 or something. I don't know.
What do you do? Or like, are they on a shelf or something? I don't even remember.
No, they're just in like, you walk, they're outside in some like gumball looking machine type thing.
I mean, like whenever you buy them, like how do you get to see them?
Oh, yeah. He opens it up and you can hold it and look, move it around.
Well, I mean, like your collection.
Oh, yeah. It's in the menu. In the menu, you go into the menu and you can look at the ones that you bought.
Okay, but they're not just like out in the open somewhere.
They could be. I haven't checked. I could go look.
Probably not. I haven't played that game in like 20 years almost. So.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I can just like go through the house and open up all the drawers. There's like an old lady living in there too. Well, yeah, but I keep afraid I'm gonna open up and it's gonna be old lady panty drawer. But
breeder,
double-sided dildo.
Like
that game sure knows how to. The game sure knows how to bore you to death, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I don't think I knew I could run in the first one. So, but it's really, like, so I was walking everywhere, like when I played on Dreamcast. But yeah, you can run. That makes it a little more bearable. I played some Space Harrier.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I played some of that, but it's pretty much the same as playing it in Yakuza. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Yakuza just seems like a better version of Shenmue.
Yeah, I haven't fought anybody yet, so I know there's fighting, but I haven't done it yet.
I feel like you don't fight many people for a while in Shenmue, but she's getting it.
I love his back here trying to do it.
Yeah, one of them is having some trouble. She's like,
Fortnite dance.
No, don't tell her to do Fortnite dances. That's a bad idea.
What about flossing? A lot of people flossing at the Royals game.
She's trying to floss. Yep.
That's hard.
Yeah.
But
she's not wearing a backpack.
No. Backpack is upstairs.
Okay, you gotta wear that to floss.
Wear that to school. Okay. Tell everybody bye. It's not a 5-person.
Bye.
5-person podcast.
Good night, everyone.
I think she was hitting us. Punching us.
Give me a fist bump.
Bye. So he's punching.
Yes, I will.
But I don't understand how any of that dialogue made it through. Like nobody talks like that. Nobody talks like they talk in Shenmue. Talking about something that happened on a specific day, and he keeps referring to it as that day. And then he'll say like stupid shit like, on that day when the snow turned to rain. And they're like, oh, yeah, that day.
They'll remember. Yeah.
So I feel like it was like a few days ago, so nobody's going to forget that your dad died a few days ago. So they are all aware of that day.
Have you driven a fork truck yet?
No, I haven't made it that far yet.
Man, that's a boring day.
Yeah. So far, I think I've only spent one day in the game. Ran into this little girl who's got a cat. Found some milk to give to the cat.
They come from the girl.
No, she's too young for that.
Oh no.
Okay. I walked up to a tree and had a flashback because that's what happens.
That bark will get you. Yeah.
Yeah. apparently there's some like food item that will give you a flashback too. I haven't encountered that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll see how far I can make it. I kind of want to see. I want to get through the first one just so I could see if they made any improvements at all in the second one, or if the second one's just as boring, and if they talk the same.
Yeah.
Nobody talks like that. Like what does that sound like in Japanese? Like if I was a native speaker, would the story make more sense and not sound as absurd? But
yeah, I'm probably still gonna pick this up at some point, even though I know I won't have a great time playing it, more than likely.
yeah.
I know that I will not pick this game up because I don't care.
I feel like the combat is like Virtual Fighter. It's been so long, and there's some quick time events too. Pretty soon.
Yeah, I missed those. Like some kids threw a ball at me, and I didn't know there was gonna be a quick time event, so the ball just hit me, and I guess I could have caught it or something, but I didn't press A quick enough.
Sure, that wasn't that day when the ball.
Yeah.
Hit you in the balls.
That day when the ball turned to rain. Yeah.
It's tears. Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And it keeps asking about people in black suits and people in black cars. Speeding and going fast. And this girl got mud on her skirt because the car drove really fast in the mud. So
that's a bad day for her.
Yeah. Anytime they tell me something too, he writes it down in his notebook. So
what about Red Faction 2? I've got the first Red Faction. I've never played one of those games. What about Red Faction 2?
It's very different from Guerrilla, but they still have I immediately had to remap the controls because the controls for Red Faction 2 are nothing like modern day controls. So I kept hitting all the wrong buttons. So I just mapped it to be somewhat sane and somewhat modern. And once I did that, it was fine. But I'm not really sure what is going to happen in that game because it's so completely different than Guerrilla. They still have the destructible environments and stuff. You can still shoot through walls and blow up walls and things like that. It's not terrible, and it looks fine on Xbox One, but
yeah, it hasn't aged well gameplay wise. I don't feel like
it looks fine, as in everything looks sharp, but it's real simple geometry. The opening cinematics of this helicopter blowing up, it kind of looked terrible. But I'm sure it's only going to be worse. But yeah, the character's name is Alias too. I don't know if that's just because you're supposed to be some generic person.
You're supposed to be you're supposed to be Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't there a TV show called Alias? But
J.J. Abrams.
I finished Red Faction 2 long ago when it came out, and I played it again recently, but I never got that far in the most recent outing.
Do you remember it being any good?
I liked it a lot at the time, but shit was different then. So I don't. First-person shooters have come a long way.
You played on PS2 or an Xbox?
I thought I played on PS2 or GameCube. I don't even know if it was on GameCube though. It's probably PS2.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's great. I didn't have an Xbox back then.
It was on GameCube. I wonder if that's a rare version of the two or the three.
It may not be on GameCube.
I realized that I didn't tell you guys I started Persona 5 this week too.
Oh, it's on GameCube. You probably played it on GameCube then.
Okay, yeah. How far did you get in Persona?
I don't know, 30 minutes.
Main menu?
Okay. 45
not very far. 30 minutes is not very far.
I got through the stupid bus station, which is fucking annoying to try to find the right bus to go to fucking school. Fuck
only 100 hours left.
God fucking damn it.
How did you struggle on that?
Because it doesn't fucking tell you where to go. It's just follow the signs. I'm like, okay, they're in Japanese. So I go everywhere and it keeps turning me around. And it's like, nope.
They aren't in Japanese if you click on it, I'll tell you.
Like, nope, not this way, fuckface. I'm like, okay, maybe this way. And nope, not this way either. And I'm like, oh, man. And then I did the first whole Persona thing where I had to go to that dude's castle and fuck him up and get out of there. That was fun. I don't know. Seemed okay. I'm not
Okay.
super far into it. Like my early impression of Persona is I might like Persona. I love the animation. I really do. Like I love games like that. That's why I wanted to play Ni no Kuni. Is because that game looks like an anime. Like those cutscenes are I'm just watching anime. And like that is
The
amazing.
first one, yeah, not the second one.
There's none of that in the second one at all.
There's no anime.
Yeah,
There's no anime cutscenes at all in the second one.
But that's what like I love that a lot. I really do. I think that's awesome. So I don't know. I'll play more. But yeah, that was my time with Persona 5.
I'm really hoping they do like re-releases of 3 and 4 on either PS4 or Switch or something like that. But
that'd be fun.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Ralph,
games again.
what do you think here? I'm gonna float this your way. Is Surmise the Score going to be long, or should we table that, let that collect for 2 weeks, and do our segment?
We can table it 'cause someone probably needs to play more bad games anyway.
That's true.
Did we already miss Dragon Quest 11, or did we do Dragon Quest 11?
Do we need
It had
to?
It had a review. I mean, we can.
Do you want to surmise real quick and then just not do the game adding?
Yeah, we can surmise. Yeah, I picked quite a few to surmise. Let's go through them.
Here's the abridged version of Surmise the Score. Surmise the score. Over.
We try to guess Metacritic scores for games that aren't out yet. The first one, Derek, you're going first. I don't know what this game is. Okay. You're gonna nail it.
Yep.
It's coming out physically. It's called Immortal Unchained.
71.
71. Ryan.
Physically for what?
Xbox, PS4.
Oh my god.
I don't remember who even published it.
63.
63. I'm gonna go 58. Okay.
What's it called again?
Immortal Unchained.
Not Unleashed.
Unchained. Unless I got that wrong. I could have.
No, I'm just messing with it.
Ryan, this is all you.
What?
NASCAR Heat 3.
Oh. Who's on the cover?
Fuck, I don't know.
Jimmy Johnson.
Dale Earnhardt.
Wait, which one? Senior or junior?
The youngest one.
Yeah, well, there might be.
Junior.
He's maybe. Okay. Is it Mountain Dew car what's he driving?
I didn't. He's driving the Diet Mountain Dew car. The caffeine-free Mountain Dew car. It's gold.
In that case, 69.
It looks like this. 69. I'm going to go 68. Derek.
Boy. I'm gonna go optimistic here, and I'm gonna say 77.
Oh, wait, does it have Molly Hatchet? Did we find that out?
It's unconfirmed. I didn't look at the back of the box, I guess, to see. It'd be a bullet point.
Toadman Interactive, and Toadman Interactive is publishing it, and Sold Out is the sales part. I think Toadman might be doing both. Toadman Interactive.
Yeah, I don't know
what happened to EA making these games? EA just was like, no more NASCAR.
Toadman's Swedish.
Nope. Can you still do the Kleenex car or no?
Now it's just called bathroom tissue. Well, no, that's not right. Facial tissue car. I'm next. NBA 2K19. I'm gonna go 88. Derek.
2K.
Mm-hmm.
80. Oh no, 91.
Who's on the cover of that?
LeBron and
Kyrie.
The Greek Freak, Giannis.
Oh, it's got the weird last name. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And
LeBron's on whatever it is. Dikembe Mutombo. LeBron's on the deluxe version or something, but Greek Freak's on the regular.
Okay. Well, I was going to do 86, but you said 88, right?
Yeah.
I'll do 87.
Oh,
87.
Yeah.
All right, Derek. NBA Live 19.
Oh man.
Are you sure that's happening?
Joel Embiid's on
75.
Is Molly Hatchet in that one?
Probably play paint basketball. Ryan?
70.
70. I'll go 73. And finally, Ryan, SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy.
Oh, no. Are those
Fighting
good?
with all girls. I don't know if they've put out one of these yet.
How, oh, man. It's all ladies?
I think so. SNK Heroines.
78. I have
I was
no
gonna say,
idea.
I'll tell you the Famitsu score was a 31
Out of what?
out of 40.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's 4 different reviewers, and they add them together.
Famitsu's
Okay.
weird.
78. I'm going to go 81. That feels high. Derek,
You said 78, Ryan?
Yeah.
77.
77. Okay, that's all I got.
Okay.
Unless you want to do Tomb Raider.
I would.
It's gonna be out soon.
Tomb Raider.
We did
Go
Spider-Man
first.
already, right?
Yeah, it's going to have reviews up the 3rd, I think is what I read.
Yeah, Tuesday.
That game
Tomb
comes out
Raider.
the 7th, right?
Yeah, next week.
So yeah, Dragon Quest 11 comes out the 4th. Spider-Man comes out the 7th, and Tomb Raider is the 11th.
The following week, yeah.
That's crazy. Tomb Raider, I'm going to go 86. Derek,
92.
92. Brian,
88.
88.
I figured I'd give him a little bit of room there.
Heyo.
It's
Okay,
not
that's all I got.
Crystal Dynamics making this one.
It's true. That's all I got.
Okay. Perfect. Well, we talked about this last week. We're going to talk to you about some games that aren't so high profile, games that might be on your back burner or maybe even under the radar. These are games that we went through, I think 5, right? Is what everybody's got, roughly.
Did you know that radar is radar spelled backwards?
I got 7.
What's Radar Love spelled backwards?
Bad evil radar. That's a bad song. I have 5. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I have 5 also.
One
And
of them probably doesn't count.
Yeah, one of mine might not count either. But these are games I would look at as I have a dog hair in my mouth. That's not really a game. Woof indeed. These are games that I would say that maybe you would not at first glance take a look at, but I would tell you maybe pay attention to, and they might be up your alley, or at least they are definitely up my alley personally. I would think the same for everybody else. So, Ralph, why don't you start us off with one of your games for the quarter of 3 or quarter 4 of 2018?
I'm going to hit you with a very anticipated game that neither one of you are going to give a fuck about. This game is called Crystal Crisis.
Oh,
Coming to the Switch. Looks just like Puzzle Fighter.
oh wow!
Except
Puzzle
with
Fighter?
except with a bunch of well, it's published by Nicholas, or whatever the hell it is.
Nicholas, yeah.
Yeah, it's got Cave Story Dude. I think Isaac's in there from Binding of Isaac. So like that Blade Strangers game, it's a fighting
same
game
thing.
with all these characters, and this seems like a puzzle game with most of these characters.
Yeah. I mean, that's not my kind of game because I hate Tetris and that kind of shit, but that looks like a U-style game for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Is that
totally into
Astro
Puzzle
Boy?
Fighter.
Is Astro Boy in this?
Yeah, he's in there. I mean, I don't know some of the people.
Sure.
I probably don't know most of them in it, but
That's kind of fun, though.
yeah, October 30th,
Shovel
I
Knight
think.
in that, too.
I don't think so, but he should be.
He
He loves puzzles.
He does love everything, especially shovels.
It's
When's
true.
it come out? November 30th, you said?
October 30th,
October
I think.
30th.
Yeah.
Ryan, why don't you go?
So 2 of mine aren't really ones that I think are on there, but maybe, I don't know. I got Paw Patrol. No, just kidding. Then I had NASCAR Heat 3 on here before you mentioned NASCAR Heat. So, but,
He's really anticipating that.
my the one I have for real though is Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise.
Okay. I also have that,
Yeah.
and I don't know why.
I'm debating on whether I want to buy that when it actually comes out or if I want to wait for it to get a little cheaper because I bought Kiwami 2 brand new and I probably shouldn't have, so I might wait on this one.
Have you seen, if you look at this game on, I think it was on Amazon, it shows like you get bonus decals if you get the launch edition.
What?
And
No.
you should look because
Oh shit, what is today? Today's the 29th? Oh, 30th. Oh shit. So even if I wanted to get it with the discount, I can't
oh yeah,
anymore.
it's too late. But it comes with
You're
these
fucked.
decals, I'm pretty sure one of the decals says shit balls, and they have the S covered up.
Oh, it just says hit balls.
It says hit balls. I hope it's supposed to say shit balls.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I watched gameplay of that, and it actually looked pretty good. So, and it's the Yakuza developers, correct?
Yeah, that's why I'm because there was another one that was made. Was it by Koei Tecmo or somebody like one of those?
PS3, 360.
I think it might have actually been PS4.
Okay.
But that one seemed kind of cool, but it was one of those like crazy, like tons of enemies nonsense things. So
okay.
I passed on that. But yeah, since this one has the Yakuza guys behind it, it seems a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about, the shit balls and the
Hidibu or I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Man, I might buy this even though I know I should wait. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean those launch editions seem to stick around a while also. It seems like.
Yeah, I still have some day one editions that I bought like a year after the game came out.
Yeah. I don't imagine that's gonna sell too hot either. But
no. I hope it does, but who knows? Sega's putting out a shitload of stuff this fall.
Yeah. Surprising.
Yeah.
Alrighty, my first game on the list to kill that dead air there is a game called Labyrinth of Refrain. Coven of Dusk is the subtitle.
Switch?
It's coming to PS4, Switch, and Microsoft Windows September 18th in North America. It's like I don't think I've ever played a game like this, like a dungeon crawler-esque, like an old school PC Doom looking game.
So like a first person.
It's first person, yeah.
Okay, so like
I don't. Do I have a
Eye of the Beholder? What was? What the fuck? Well, like there's. I guess you wouldn't have played
like old school PC games where you just kind of go through and go open room to room. I guess that would be a dungeon crawler. I played some of maybe one or two of those.
Well, not that you would have played, Derek, but Ryan, don't some of the Shin Megami games do that, or is that just like the
like a dungeon crawler? Yeah, like first person view dungeon. Yeah, they do, and then like the Etrian Odyssey games do that too. I've never played those.
I've never seen this, but or never played a game like this. I don't think other than like I said, old school Doom, not level by level, but it's got that first person view. The game looks kind of cool. I was into the look of it. I am pretty interested in picking this game up, which I had not really heard of until I started looking into it. But yeah,
nice.
It's looks like a good time. Like I said, coming out for the Switch. I'm always looking for more games to play on the Switch, so might check that out. Coming out in just a couple of weeks.
I've heard that version of Solitaire out on Switch yet?
Extreme Solitaire.
Oh man,
no, I don't know about that yet.
This game's been out for 2 years, so I mean, it might feel a little old, but it came out on the Vita on the 23rd of 2016, June 23rd, 2016.
It's the 23rd day of 2016.
The Vita always gets the hottest releases.
In Japan, it does. Back to you, Mr. Ralph.
This one probably doesn't count because it's already out, but it's coming out physically and got delayed to early October. But that's Mutant Football League.
Oh no, that still counts.
Dynasty Edition, I think is what the physical version's called. They have a trial of it, like a 1 hour trial on Xbox. Played with my dad several months ago. Plays a lot like Blitz, which is great.
Yep.
Except you can like murder people and bribe the refs, and there's like giant snakes will come out of the ground and eat players sometimes.
I'm into that.
I think it's gonna be a good time. So I'm looking forward to that.
Speaking of trials, I forgot to also I've been bad at this. I played a trial of Yoku's Island Express. There's a demo for that. I didn't hate it. I think I would get frustrated with the pinball aspect of like not hitting where I want to hit and not having the free roam there. Otherwise,
you'll eventually get the feel of like where you can hit it. I mean, it's still not super easy to do.
Yeah, I had a good time playing that little demo. I was like, oh, this is a good time.
Yeah.
But All right, Ryan, what you got?
Valkyria Chronicles 4, another Sega joint. So they have to rebound from that shitty ass Valkyria Revolution game.
You should pre-order it from GameStop because you get a hat.
Yeah, I saw that, but I can't.
You can't
only
hide
if
that
it was if it was exclusive to GameStop, I would. Just like Secret of Mana, even though somehow that was selling on GameFly. But I can't give GameStop anything. I just can't.
Yeah,
they don't deserve it. That's for sure.
I actually played a demo of this game.
They probably sent it to me opened.
Probably. I didn't play this game long enough to know if I'd like it, but it seemed complicated at first, and I wasn't feeling it at the time.
Yeah, it looks more like the first Valkyria Chronicles than the later ones in the series.
Okay. Shitballs.
Shitballs indeed.
Yeah.
Next game I've got is a game called Crosscode. You guys heard of Crosscode?
Nope. What was that?
Crosscode is an 8-bit puzzler platformer. It's coming out for the PC. It's also coming out for Mac and Linux. It's not coming out for consoles yet, which makes it a little harder for me to play. But it looks pretty good. It was published by Deck 13 and developed by Radical Fish Games. It came out in 2015, but it's just now getting to like full release in September 20th. Always looking for that full release. There's plenty of videos out there on the interwebs of the game itself. I think the game looks pretty dope. The gameplay that I was watching was you had this ability to just basically kind of shoot switches, hop on platforms, and move through this level, just kind of shooting switches on and off to balance yourself. But the game is obviously a little bit deeper than just that little bit of cross section that I saw. It looks pretty good. There's so many anime games. I said this to you guys in the text chat. There's so many anime style games that come out that I do not pay attention to. That is crazy to me. The amount of games that look like this.
There's a lot of anime style games that you don't need to pay attention to.
No, I get that. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
You can fall in love with middle-aged men in them.
Well, 90-year-old men. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's like the Dark Ages kind of man. What?
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a dark man.
Is that a 90-year-old cat?
This cat keeps trying to eat the cord, so I'm keeping it at bay.
I have 6 games, apparently, by the way. I lied.
I added another one.
You probably just added NASCAR Heat to your list.
I did, actually.
Yeah.
Ralph, I'm sorry, back to you for number 3.
This one probably doesn't count because it's not that under the radar, but I kind of forgot it was happening. It's Mega Man 11.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would count that as under the radar.
Yeah, same here. Mega Man doesn't hold the same kind of weight as it used to.
Doesn't do the same it used to.
Yeah, it's coming out, I think, early October. I don't know. I just feel like I've never beaten a Mega Man game, and it just seems like a good opportunity to try to jump into one fresh and see if I can knock it out. Probably won't be able to, but I'm probably going to pick it up.
You think it'll knock you out?
Probably like Knockout Man. He'll be in there. Mike Tyson Man.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
They're going to put this out on Wii U?
Man, it'd be broken as fuck. No, yeah. I know it's physical on Switch, PS4, I assume Xbox also. Yeah, Mega Man.
All right. Ryan, number 3.
Call of Cthulhu, the official video game. They should probably drop that subtitle, but
yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know why they're calling it that, but I don't know. The game looks interesting. Kind of think it's going to be terrible, but it's because it says it's like a role-playing survival horror game, which I don't even know what that means. I've only seen like videos of it that didn't really show much gameplay, so who knows what this game's going to be like, but I want to at least give it a shot.
So it's got nothing to do with that old Xbox?
I don't think so. I don't even know who made that. Like the people called Cyanide, and they have they've done some not promising games. So, yeah, like they made Blood Bowl and
I mean, people like Blood Bowl, I think, but
so
maybe
they made
not.
back in 2001. Oh man, they've really been. They have this pro cycling manager game that they've been making for years. So
It takes a while to get that right.
yeah. So I don't know. I want to see what it's like. It's probably going to be trash, but I don't care. I'll try it anyway.
Nice. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Number 4. So we're moving on.
Sure.
Number 4 is a game called The Last Night. Anybody know what it is? Remember the Last Night is?
K-N-I or N-I?
N-I-G-H-T.
I know The Last Samurai, but
The Last Night was that cyberpunk-looking game that we saw during the Xbox E3, like indie development thing. They look kind of like Blade Runner style thing.
Oh,
Is it actually
okay.
gonna come
I'm
out this
talking
year?
about. I don't know if it's going to come out this year or not. It's listed, but God knows. But that game got me going pretty good. So I'm excited for that. So hopefully that comes out this year, but I don't know if it will.
It looked pretty cool.
It did. It's an Xbox exclusive, Linux, Mac OS.
That's why you want that
Windows.
Xbox.
Yeah, you're right. You got me finally. You got me. But yeah, The Last Night. I'm hoping it comes out this year, but
it comes out on. It's not Mac. Like I feel like you could play. Yeah, so just play it on your Mac.
it says Mac. Well, I mean, my Mac is not capable of probably doing that.
It's probably. Yeah, I don't know. It might.
I could try and fail, but maybe try. But The Last Night is what I got there. Ralpheus, number 4.
Yeah, you guys ain't gonna give a shit, and this probably isn't under the radar either. But Team Sonic Racing looks like something I'm gonna be into.
Yeah. You and Vinny both.
Yeah, I like the last couple Sonic Racing games like feel like Mario Kart. So this one has like some kind of story mode, supposedly. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's probably gonna suck, but
Whatever.
and it's not under the radar because everyone has Sonic on the radar or above the radar even.
Sonic's never on my radar.
So it's under your radar.
Yeah, Tails, he's on my radar though. Sonic.
It's miles per hour. Yeah. Tails. Yep.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you, number 4?
I don't know. This one's kind of debatable, but I feel like people are going to forget about this game with all of that other shit that's coming out, and it's Darksiders 3.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
this
forgot
game's
about
going
that.
to come out, not sell well, and people. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't kill the franchise, but I'm kind of afraid that's going to happen.
You think it's going to come out this year?
I'm hoping it does. I won't be able to
I
play it right away, but I'm hoping it does. It's listed for November right now.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's dated for like in November, but I just kind of wonder if it's actually going to come out.
What was that? I think you missed you saying the name.
Darksiders 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping they don't kill the franchise. But with all the shit that's coming out, I probably won't be able to buy it until it's cheaper anyway. So hopefully it'll be on sale around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Number 4 for myself is a game coming out tomorrow for the Nintendo Switch. It's called The Messenger.
Yeah,
I'm really
that game looks
excited
pretty
about
hot.
It's getting real hot reviews. It looks real good. It's $20. It was $2 on the fucking Mexican eShop earlier, and I didn't buy it. I'm real mad about it. And that game looks real good. Like a Ninjavania thing.
How many pesos was it?
2 pesos. I think that's
I feel like that's way less.
tree fitty. About tree fitty.
I've read that the game is kind of odd where the first half of it is like linear.
Yeah.
And then for some reason it opens up in the second half and like it's like
Just do whatever you want.
That's when it becomes Metroidvania and there's like fast travel and stuff.
All right.
But I think it's odd that it's not in the first half, but I still
I'm
want to
still
play it.
Still into
Yeah.
it. $20 is a little pricey for me, but that seems like it's an okay game for me.
It seems like something is going to get a. Not that this concerns you, Derek, but it's probably going to get released
Physical.
on limited run.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
I mean, if I waited to buy it, I would care. But at the same time, I will probably not end up waiting to buy that game.
yeah, I mean,
You're gonna
if it goes on
call that
sale.
game.
Yep. I can't wait for my life to be over to buy that game physically, like you did with Absolver. It's never coming.
Yeah, I mean, Observer. I mean,
Observer. Sorry. And
I would
Absolver,
never buy
but Observer. It was Reese. Yeah, the Messenger. That's what I got for number 4. What do you got for number 5 there, Ralph?
This is my last one. I must have miscounted. Another game that's already out, but it's coming out physically. I think also October 30th. Salt and Sanctuary.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I'll like it.
Yeah.
it's on Switch or
Yeah, I don't know.
doing
It was
PS4.
digital on PS4.
Yeah, it's been out for years though. But I was
It's been out
wondering if
for-
we're doing a physical.
I think it was just a year. It came out last year. I think, wasn't it?
I don't know if it's physical on like
no,
Limited
you're
Run
right.
was Limited Run was gonna do it on PS4, but they never did. I don't know what happened with that. But this Switch version comes with like a map or something, and
Oh, Derek could use that.
yeah,
Clearly, I need that.
I don't know. It's gonna be like $30, whatever.
It's digital on the Switch right now. It came out August 2nd.
Yeah, it's like 18 right now or 30 physical.
18 and life to go.
Yep. Oh God.
It's just a crime of time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So good, so bad. Salt and Sanctuary been out forever, or like I feel like it came out years ago on PC or something, but whatever.
Ryan.
The last one I got, I don't know, might be a little debatable too. It's maybe not even, I don't know if you'd even consider it a game because it's an expansion. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, The Golden Country. Kind of feel like,
Is it standalone?
yeah, that's why I'm getting it. It's because it's going to have a physical release too. And I know Xenoblade 2 was hot when it came out, but I feel like people have kind of lost interest or dropped off on it. But so it'll be interesting to see if people are as interested in this as they were in the original game.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're not. I'm guessing you're right.
But,
What's it come out
I
next
think
month?
Yeah, it's September 21st. There's so many games so I'm getting Dragon Quest 11. I'm getting which one comes out?
Spider-Man.
That's the 4th. Yeah, Spider-Man, and then Tomb Raider, and then this, and then I feel like there's maybe another game that's coming out September that I'm forgetting about.
Man,
There's no way.
I'm gonna cancel my Tomb Raider pre-order.
Are you?
I feel like just because there's too much shit coming out, and I'm just gonna.
I'm waiting on Tomb Raider too.
Oh,
Well,
Spider-Man and Tomb Raider.
Valkyria Chronicles 4 also comes out in September, but I'm not going to buy that right away.
Fuck. I mean, I bet Tomb Raider.
First episode of Life is Strange.
I bet Tomb Raider drops for Black Friday. That's what I'm banking on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
So that's why I'll probably just wait.
you guys didn't have Super Mario Party as under the radar.
It's not over yet.
Yeah. Derek's
Not
got
over yet.
some to go.
Number 5 for me. It's a game called After Party. You guys remember After Party?
I don't usually do the after party.
Do you usually do the party though?
No.
Well,
I do the
like you're fucked.
I do the before party and then I call it a night.
Got it. Well, you guys should probably remember at least maybe the people or the game they made before. They made Oxenfree.
Oh, I understand about.
This is the new game from the guys that made Oxenfree called After Party. Should be coming Q1 2019. They showed it off. There's a little bit of a trailer you can find out on the interwebs. Giant Bomb talked to him earlier this year at E3.
It's got that Janina.
Janina
What's her name?
Gavankar, yeah. Yep. She too. Shiva Kamini Somakanda Kram is what I think what you meant to say.
You lost me.
Yeah. It's just the next game for the people that did Oxenfree. It looks pretty great. The tagline for After Party is like these guys wake up after a party in hell, and they have to drink their way out of it by out drinking Satan.
Yeah, that's a good plot.
That reminds me, I watched Constantine not too long ago.
Oh boy!
And
reminds you of being in hell. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he meets Satan at the end of that. But Constantine's not too bad. I didn't mind it. Supposedly the video game based off of the movie is actually decent too, but I've never played it.
I saw the movie in a theater, and I don't remember it at all.
Oh, I've never seen it in theaters.
It's
got Rachel, what is it, Weisz? Yeah, she's looking pretty good in that.
Does she?
I don't think she's attractive.
I don't know. Ever since I saw her in that Mummy movie, I was like, I
think she was supposed to make she was like when you first see her, she's supposed to look kind of bookish and I don't know
English,
but yeah, but she's pretty attractive. She's pretty good in man, what is that?
The Fountain.
Yes, yeah, that movie.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was. That's what I was thinking of.
Weird. You guys have this connection.
No, that's a good movie. Or I think it is. I don't remember.
Never seen that. I don't know. I got one more game. Ralph, you got nothing else?
Ryan,
you got one more?
I mean, I can put Paw Patrol back on the list.
I can put Red Dead on there.
Nope,
maybe Just Cause 4. Like that's I don't know if that counts.
I don't think so. Last game I have on mine is Sea of Solitude, which we saw this year at E3. That's Q1, slated Q1 of 2019. That game looked pretty good. I'm pretty into that. That was, I believe it was EA, wasn't it?
I think,
don't know.
I believe that was EA. Yeah.
There's a game called Wreckfest.
Well, I know what Wreckfest is.
Wreckfest looks all right.
Yeah.
Or it looks like up my alley.
The quick look, it's definitely the quick look is pretty good too. But yeah, Jomei Games, and it's published by EA, scheduled for Q1 2019. So, Sea of Solitude, go check that out. That is your rest of the 2019 fiscal year games under the radar for the most part. I guess if you're listening.
Does NBA Live count as under the radar?
I mean, really, I don't know. Whatever. It's all in your head. It's whatever you feel like.
I mean, the game might not even come out. They might cancel it again.
It's also all in my head. I think about it over and over again.
All right.
I keep playing it over and over again, and it hurts so bad.
I don't think you want to play NBA Live over and over again.
No. Neither did Nelly.
Just gonna make the hurt worse.
He decided to make that song with Tim McGraw, so.
Oh gosh. Okay, that's what you were doing.
Made it so much worse. Yeah.
I was thinking that was Jason Derulo for a second.
That is a weird combination of people.
That's a Nelly and Tim McGraw duet.
Yeah, they're about one and the same in my book.
They duet in ways that make them feel good. I know.
Yeah. I do like feeling good, and I like the ways that it happens. Usually. It just depends.
All right, yeah.
All right. I think that's going to do it for the show this week. Next week, what do we got? What are you thinking? Ralph, what are you going to be playing? Just Hollow Knight? Just strictly Hollow Knight?
I mean, well, the list is Hollow Knight, Dead Cells, Blade Strangers. I don't.
Yeah, that's the right order. That's the right order. I will send you a picture of what I've got on Hollow Knight when I get upstairs.
Okay, I may be asleep, but
that's fine.
I'll answer at some point.
You can tell me tomorrow. Ryan, what do you got? Are you going to play some more bad games? Are you going to play some more Red Faction?
No, I'll probably be playing nothing because I'll be out of town this weekend. And then
you coming up to the Iowa game?
I'm not going to go to the Iowa game. I'm going to watch it in Iowa, not in Iowa City.
Coming up home.
But and then I'll be getting Dragon Quest, and I'll probably get into that and probably won't be able to play anything else because that game's going to be super long.
I was about 3 feet from grabbing my 3DS today instead of turning on my Switch. I was real close to just saying, fuck it, hop back into Phoenix Wright, which I still might do because those games are great, and I need to finish both of those and Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton. So I don't know. I might do that. And WarioWare, I really do want to play some WarioWare.
You need another paternity leave.
I need more game time.
Yeah, just have another child. You can have some in 9 months, right?
Can I do it without the child part? That would be what I want to do.
You could adopt. Does that count?
And then give it back.
Yeah.
Is there a return policy?
There probably is.
Is there a restocking fee on the child?
There's got to be.
I hope not. I can't deal with that kind of shit.
They're not going to want you to adopt a child that you feel like you can't handle. So there's got to be something about being able to give it back.
Yeah, you can recycle. Yeah.
I do. We do
take
recycle.
Take it to the fire station.
What about Goodwill? Can I take it to Goodwill?
No.
It could probably work at Goodwill.
Yeah. Jolene probably could work at Goodwill.
Probably.
Anyway. All right, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Level Up Show podcast. For Ryan, for Ralph, I am Derek. You can find us at TLUSP. Find us at whatanosomepodcast.com. Find us at facebook.com/TLUSP, I think is what it is. Catch us streaming, even though we have not streamed anything, YouTube/TLUSP. Find us all there. All of our links are up at whatanosomepodcast.com, though. Click it, find it, submit it, like it, comment it.
If you want to hear about Clive Barker's Jericho,
subscribe it. Yes. I mean, if you would stream all of Clive Barker's Jericho, I would be really into it.
I'd have to figure out how to do that. It's not backwards compatible on Xbox.
Yeah, that'll be a little tougher. But all right, for the boys, I'm Derek. See you next time. Level up.